Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to yet again another fantastic video. Today we are having a listen to arguably the most requested FAOUZIA song, and that song, my friends, is called Unethical. Now this is a live performance from the Grammy Museum. I personally do not know what that is. Please let me know in the comments below. Now, the only time I'd ever heard this song was listening to Mafra's cover of this song, and I loved it, safe to say. This will be my third time listening to FAOUZIA. I'm sorry if I pronounce that wrong. Sometimes I say it right, sometimes I don't. But from what I know, she doesn't care how people pronounce it. So with all this said, guys, let's jump straight into this. I'm very excited. So, ladies and gentlemen, my first thing I have to say is that I really enjoyed that. So, obviously, my first time ever listening to FAOUZIA was a cover of her song, so I got a little bit of an idea about her. The second time was the song called Birthday, and it wasn't a bad song, but it wasn't something that I would tell people to go and listen to. The third song I listened to was Desert Rose, and that was amazing. Yes, that was the studio version, but now we have the fourth time listening, and this was a very different experience. I think she has such a movie-like voice. I said this when I was talking about the song that I covered called Desert Rose, that she could be in the background of a lot of movies, for example James Bond, or in a soundtrack with Hans Zimmer, for example. If you know Hans Zimmer, literally flawless. She has such a dream-like voice. I can't quite describe it yet. I have not listened enough, but I am going to say this. Listening to this, she hit these higher notes at some point, and I feel as if she can continually go even higher, but she's like capping it here. And one thing I also noticed, a lot of artists do not perform live sitting down. And why is that, ladies and gentlemen? Because when you are sitting down, your diaphragm is squashed and essentially you are more compact, and essentially your vocal cords, your diaphragm, your lungs, everything is compressed and you can't sing as well. With that said, a lot of artists do perform sitting down, but you'll never hear people hitting these crazy high notes sitting down. Now, I'm not sure if there's a correlation between her sitting down and me thinking that she can sing at an even higher level. I'm not sure, but I am more than certain that she probably has some songs where she's hitting some crazy notes. In this song, she teases it just a little bit. It brings up, it comes back down. As I said, I listened to Desert Rose and that was amazing. And this song was amazing. Unfortunately, on this performance, we do not have the most crystal clear audio, but we get to witness it from someone who was there at the show, and this is how her voice would sound, or as close to. Overall, I'm gonna give this a 9 out of 10. Now, I know one of you guys are gonna comment, do I prefer Mafra's version or do I prefer the original? I'm gonna say that I prefer this original version most of the time, but on Mafra's version, she almost gets a little bit of a scream into certain sections, which I really like. So it's slightly more diverse. So the answer is not one, but it is both combined at certain aspects. But ladies and gentlemen, this is only the beginning of the journey. So this is the fourth song I'm listening to, and I am very excited for more. But with all this said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the next one.